Hello everyone and welcome back to the FIT AZ-900 Azure Fundamentals Masterclass. Over the last several lessons, we focused on Azure networking and compute. We created virtual networks, subnet, network security groups, and virtual machines, and we even tested communication between our resources. Now we are moving into another important Azure service, and that is storage. Before we talk about Azure Storage, I want you to think about the storage services you already use every day. Many of us use OneDrive, Google Drive, Dropbox, WhatsApp, and even Excel spreadsheet. When you upload a photo to Google Drive, you are storing data in the cloud. When your office shares files using a shared folder, you are storing and sharing data. When you send a WhatsApp message, that message waits briefly before it is delivered. When you use Excel, you're organizing information into rows and columns. Azure Storage is built around these same ideas. The difference is that Azure Storage is designed for organizations, applications, and massive amount of data. In today's lesson, we'll learn about the four main Azure Storage services: Blob Storage for files and media, Azure Files for shared folders, Queue Storage for application messages, and Table Storage for structured data. By the end of this lesson, you will understand not only what these storage services are, but also when and why organizations use them. Remember, understand first, practice second, and conveniently master both. Let's get started. Okay, so let's get into the details. And we're going to look at understanding Azure Storage. And under this lesson, we'll be looking at what Azure Storage is, what a storage account is. Blob Storage is one of them, File Storage, Queue Storage, Table Storage. And we're going to strive to understand them. Then we'll look at the real-world Azure Storage scenario, and that will conclude this entire lesson. So what then is Azure Storage? And I believe you're familiar with cloud storage like Google Drive, OneDrive, Dropbox. So it's in line with that. So we say that Azure Storage is a cloud service used to store data, protect data, and if you want to have access to the data and scale data globally. And that is essentially what Azure Storage is about. And why do organizations need storage? Or why do individuals need storage? You might need storage for your own personal reasons. So organizations store documents, images, videos, databases. And that is the reasons why they need storage in Azure. And they also want to back up their files. So where there is a situation of a disaster, they can quickly retrieve the backups. And you also need to understand what a storage account is. So we say that a storage account is a container for Azure Storage services. And inside it, you can use Blob Storage, File Storage, Queue Storage, and Table Storage. So that's the simplest way of getting to understand this. So remember, you need to understand first. That is very important, okay? And certification will just come automatically. So Azure Storage types, we have the Blob, the File, the Queue, and the Table Storage. So we're going to get into the details within the subsequent slide. So Blob Storage can just save anything from images, videos, documents, audio, backup, archives, and that's essentially what Blob Storage is about, okay? So you need to think of Blob Storage as a massive container in the cloud where you can store any kind of file. And if we say it is scalable, durable, secure, and accessible anywhere. And it's used for images, videos, documents, backups. So that's what Blob Storage is about. And Azure Files, so just cast your mind back to the days where we have shared folders on a network. So you can all go there, go to that particular shared folder, dump your files and all of that. So it provides shared file storage, and it's accessible by multiple users, multiple devices. So that's Azure Files. Then we look at queue storage. So just look at WhatsApp messages. When you send a message and the person's WhatsApp application is not open, or probably the person doesn't have access to internet data, you just check once. So it is waiting in line to be delivered. Once the person opens the WhatsApp application, then you see a double tick, meaning it's been delivered. Then once you get a blue tick, then it means it's been read. So that's what queue storage is about. So used for messages between applications, and it helps applications communicate reliably. That's it. Then table storage. So if you used Excel, maybe Google Sheet, Microsoft Excel, then you're looking at structured data in rows and columns. So user records, student information, and application data. So that's what we use table storage for storing billions of records. Then let's look at some comparison here. So the blob is for files and media. Files, storage type, we are looking at shared folders. And queue is for messages, and table is for structured data. Just understand it, okay? So let's look at an AZ-900, exam thinking what moment. So FIT wants to store training videos. Which Azure storage service is most appropriate? Is it queue storage? Is it table storage? Is it blob storage, or Azure Files? So obviously the answer is what? Blob storage. Good. So common beginner confusion you need to be aware of. So we have storage service and storage account. So your storage account is the container, and the storage service is what you use inside it. So we are providing a service. So what do you need from the service? So I'm using this inside it. So storage account is a container. Storage service is what you use inside it. So don't get it twisted. So what have we reinforced today? Azure Storage stores data. That is plain and simple. Storage account hold storage services. Blob Storage stores files, and Azure Files provides shared folders, and queue storage handles messages, and last but not the least, table storage stores what? Structured data. So data analyst, business intelligence, analytics engineer, whatever, data engineer, that's where they go, get their structured data, they put in their query language that they can do the analysis. So thank you for staying with me throughout the lesson. If you've not subscribed, kindly do so. And don't forget to, share, comment, and recommend my channel to someone who is in need of upgrading their IT skills to globally recognized standards. Catch you in my next lesson. Bye-bye, and God bless.